back here at the Houston Fieldhouse in the broadcast booth. We're done with one period here on ESPN Plus, 4-1 Northeastern leading RPI. But we're very lucky today to be joined by the new commissioner of ECAC Hockey. He is Doug Christiansen. Mr. Christiansen, good afternoon. How are you, sir?
I'm great, thanks. Thanks so much for having me.
The pleasure is ours. Welcome both to RPI and ECAC Hockey. I know you're a few months into the new gig, so tell me about what you described before as the whirlwind that's kind of befallen you so far.
It's been busy. Last night I'm down in New York. Today I'm here. Next week I'm in Hamilton. It's a great opportunity to get to rinks, see coaches, see athletic directors, meet with the media, obviously interact with the alumni. It's a lot of work, but it's a ton of fun. I love my job. I'm enjoying going to all the different places and trying to really learn as much as I can because I'm coming back to the league about what's happened in the last 20 years and try to figure out how we can move forward and improve the league in the future.
Now, I've kind of been following along with your tour, so to speak, of going to some of these schools. So what are your impressions of the institutions that make up the ECAC? Because I know they're some of the best in the country, but what have you seen from your tour?
I mean, they're awe-inspiring in many ways. You look at the facilities, you look at the alumni, you look at the people that are so passionate about their schools. It's humbling for me to be able to be a part of. We want to amplify what's happening on campus. You know, we have so many interesting pieces. You look at the hockey programs. Last year on the men's side and women's side, we have 4 teams in the NCAA tournament. The men's side, obviously, Quinnipiac wins a national championship. You know, so for us, we want to showcase our student athletes, and at the same time, we want to make sure that the athletic directors, from a business point of view and from an operations point of view, we're doing everything in our power to be as efficient and to be able to help the schools so that they can grow on their own path and obviously have a lot of fun doing it.
Now, you mentioned something very interesting when you were introduced as the commissioner, taking over this role during a transformational time in college hockey and college athletics. So from your position as commissioner, what does that term mean, the transformational time, and then how do you kind of aid with helping schools in that transition?
Well, I think you look at the college landscape in general. You look at name, image, and likeness. You look at the transfer portal. You look at the impacts of COVID, and it's changed how college sports are. But the one thing I really love about our league is it really is that last bastion of college sports, the way that we all grew up loving it. You look at the academic standards. You look at how they're so central to the school. You look at RPI and how important it is to the student body in terms of school spirit and alumni coming back and bringing people together. That's what college sports is about. And so for me, it's about taking that transformational time, making sure that we have a clear agenda about how we're going to try to capture and how we're going to be able to grow those opportunities. And at the same time, don't lose what we have, because what we have is special.
It is very special indeed. And quickly before we let you go, because you've been so generous with your time, playing at Union and having the family connection there and then coming back here to the Capital Region, I'm just curious to hear your impression of hockey here in the Capital Region and the rivalry between those two schools that we love so much.
Well, obviously, I was a Union grad. I had so much fun at Union. My brother went to Union. It's a special place for me. But I remember being in this building and in those rivalry nights, and that's what it's about. That's what college hockey's about. And, you know, we didn't get a lot of wins in those years when I was there. As I said, all that had to happen is my brother and I graduate, and they had a lot of success. I don't know if that was a coincidence or not, but, you know, we were here in this building, and you had Matt Murley, and you had Pothier, and you had really, really, you know, fun, intense games.
Right.
And that's what the sport's so special. And so you see that replicating itself, you know, even earlier this year between RPI and Union. So you want those rivalries to continue. You want those special moments to continue because it's what makes it so special. Whether you're on one side or the other, you have a great amount of respect for the opponent.
It is certainly exciting times in ECAC hockey. This guy right here leading the way, Doug. Thank you so much for the time today.
Thank you very much for having me. This is my pleasure.
Welcome again, and good luck with everything, because we got a lot of exciting times ahead.
We'll look forward to seeing you down the stretch.
Yeah, absolutely agree. Again, we're at the end of one period here at the Houston Fieldhouse. The score, 4-1 Northeastern leading RPI. Back with second period action in just a few moments, so stay with us. You're watching Engineers Hockey on ESPN+.